time for another segment of Sports with Stranger. Our Daryl Stranger brings us this story of a Nova Scotia man who is up for an NHL Community Hero Award named after hockey legend Willie O'Ree.
Welcome to another episode of Sports with Stranger. We are back after a brief hiatus. Now this week I wanted to highlight the amazing work one man from Acadia First Nation is doing to make hockey more inclusive for Indigenous girls. He's up for a prestigious NHL Community Award named after a Hockey Hall of Famer. Ryan Francis is one of 3 finalists for the Willie O'Ree Community Hero Award given to an individual who, through the sport of hockey, has positively impacted his or her community, culture, or society. Despite growing up off reserve, Francis says his parents made sure he was always connected to his home Acadia First Nation.
But growing up off reserve in Cole Harbour, I was still quite connected to what I would consider my community of Acadia First Nation, and whether that was through things offered by Acadia First Nation or through our Mi'kmaq Friendship Center here. Both of my parents were quite intentional helping me understand my identity, and so I've always felt that connection to my community, and that support even through a program like this has been really felt.
In 2020, Francis launched the Indigenous girls hockey program Nova Scotia, which encourages young Mi'kmaq girls to play hockey and break down the barriers that have commonly kept girls from playing the game.
It's a 10-week hockey program that we offer in each location. We put heavy emphasis on supporting our leadership in on-ice and administration roles, and so that the participants who are participating in the program see their own community members and have that recognition and have that familiarity. And so that itself is a really important piece to create that sense of belonging.
Working mainly off the ice, his efforts are focused on breaking down the barriers by making equipment and resources more easily accessible. In its first 2 years, the program had almost 200 young women from 3 different Mi'kmaq communities, and he hopes to grow the program even more.
Where we can incorporate things like culture and things like language is certainly areas that we look to do. Another piece of that is doing appropriate evaluation and sort of integrating things like sharing circles and things that better help us understand the needs of the community for the program in a way that is culturally relevant and culturally safe for our participants.
Even though he's the one nominated for the award, Francis says he didn't do it alone.
Being surprised by the NHL, being named a finalist, the top 3, that day was quite hectic, but also quite special, and something that I'll look back on because I was able to hear from so many different people that have played a really important role in my life and has contributed to my life and my understanding of my own self.
For him, sports and Indigenous culture go hand in hand.
Sport is culture and culture is sport. And so in many ways, we've siloed this idea of sport, recreation, physical activity, and culture. But in our understanding and our own perspective, as Indigenous people, I think it's fair to say that those are one of the same. And so what lacrosse is to a person, to another person may look different, but to actually differentiate that from sport to culture actually isn't fair. And so sport plays such a vital role in helping us understand who we are and to even celebrate who we are.
Voting for the award has closed, and the winner will be revealed during the Stanley Cup Playoffs Conference Finals. The winner will receive $25,000, while the other 2 finalists will receive $5,000 to be donated to the charity of their choice. We certainly wish Ryan the best of luck in the competition, but he is already a winner with the work he is doing out there on the East Coast. Now that's all I have for you this week on Sports with Stranger. If you have a sports story you would like covered or want to get some pictures or videos to us or get us in your community, send an email to us at sports@aptn.ca. Again, that's sports@aptn.ca. That's our new dedicated sports email.
Thanks for that, Daryl. Well, tonight on APTN Investigates, Rob Smith takes us on a journey backwards through time, from the latest arrest on Wet'suwet'en land to the calm before the storm 7 years ago. Take a look.
Here's John. Yeah, well, maybe here's Horgan.
And a chainsaw that they found.
Don't touch me.
Don't touch her.
But we're the original people of this land. And we get axes to come through our doors, power saws.
Don't point your gun at me!
Snipers, attack dogs, militarized police.
People all over from coast to coast have seen what we're standing up for, and they're trying to fight for their same rights and responsibilities to their territories. They've gained hope and inspiration from everything that happened in this past year.
They're trying to infringe on our right to do the very thing of trapping, hunting, berry picking.
Oh, the trap's right out, so we got something.
Because their proposed route is going to impact all of that for my people, so that's the reason why we're making a strong stand.
That is so disheartening.
It actually makes me stronger.
Yeah.
They think we're just going to sit back on our heels and allow it to happen? No. They really don't know the what's open if that's what they think.
You can watch that episode Investigates right now, as we are all out of time for your national news tonight. I'm Melissa Ridgen. Thanks for joining us. I'll see you back here tomorrow with your weekend news. Have a great night.